Test, test. Let's get it.
Championship trophy in the building here tonight. Good side will have their dreams come true. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with your curb suit. And this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Gets across the 25-yard line and spotted at the 27.
This is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball and be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Keeping it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the round loss. We're going to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. We're going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. That pass is way off the mark. Not sure who you have to throw that ball to.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game. You're third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Flex the ground game here. That takes the handoff. It's a nice tackle there by the senior.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher to cover.
Offense getting set. Second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds room to the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. He moves to the 21.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking for a man. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and be a little bit more aggressive.
Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. solid first down game sets the ball up close to the goal line. They finish it off here on second and goal. They don't put the guy in. The big guys out front just walling him on.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So here we go, third and goal, and they punch it in for the one. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State. They spike first in this national title bout.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air when you're on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
It's 7-0 after PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a receiver wide open. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Nobody will get fucking hurt.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now. First down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Who can go? Now the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, that second-tier defender linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. A devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Gets the ball. Again.
Anytime a quarterback quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Built to throw it here on second down. Decides the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to settle out and bring the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Let's a fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Thank you.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
I like this play. Not only is it the right play thrown away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 4. To hand off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a catch made. He runs it. Now, that's a big gain of it.
Because sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. Stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
2nd down after that short completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A game makes it second and medium. Shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Armstrong tosses to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
I fought harder, made the tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there is a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. The tight end's got it on the corner. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What's another positive gain here for this offense, and This defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looks left and finds his target there. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Where are you going at?
Well, it's always a gamble.
Kind of was.
4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Here's a toss play now, running to the right. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
The offense that time was trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing it down.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. Oh, they got him for a sack. Great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Middle's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kieran Connors with our halftime update. comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sends him up first down at the 33.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Now they call a run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. The ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16, first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Buckeyes will line up here on the first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. We're going to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
And he's out. Here's second down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Longhorns come to the line and a hurry up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receiver.
He's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. Incredible as a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass rush closing in. Oh, go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really force this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First out and more. He's still running. Takes him over the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just
Please catch that. His son.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive will begin from the 36. And looking to throw now on first down. Dumps it down. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Longhorns come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
She'll go to the sideline, first down after just a short gain. Defense shoves it out of bounds, not much of a gain there. Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far, not what you hope for. Let's review how we got here. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Good throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
They both get hurt at the same time.
Injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Flanagan. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
Wrong button.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here on this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. I escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter, a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Breaks free. Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed on that play.
It's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good. We got momentum scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Would have been a huge gain.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch and keeps the foot in bounds. That's a big gain on the right side.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. It's complete. The junior quarterback paid a price for that.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight. It's a short return to make the tackle to the 25. What a play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working clock with the ground game. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking to throw it on first down. Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. And he kicked it completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. An important third down attempt for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Hey, that's a great game right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game. Man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
The offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh, he died.
What a play by that receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. To the right here. They'll try the right side on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job on the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Touchdown, Texas. They begin to fight back for this championship game.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
They make the extra point, trail now 35-7. Believe in the lineup here to go for the onside kick. On his safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.